What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. This is my first video on my backup channel. I'm having issues getting into my original channel, so I have a backup channel until I can clear that away with Google. So until then, the original channel is just Ocean Deep Intuition Tarot without the 2 on the end of it. Okay, I'm just letting everybody know there's only one backup channel that I'm going to be using for this platform. And it's only because I had a problem with my phone, and I had to change phones, and just issues with passwords and getting into accounts again. So this is the backup channel, okay? It's where I will be posting. I'm gonna try to start a community tab here as well. I'm sure once I post a video, the community tab will open. I think so. And I should be able to post there to communicate. But everything is going as usual. Everything is gonna go as usual. And we're gonna get into this reading. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for your likes, your views. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel in any way. Please share this video. Okay. This is a general reading for every sign. This is not a personal reading. If something offends you on this channel, it might not be your message. You could disregard it. And only take what resonates and what's confirmation for you. All right, let's get into and see what comes out here. See what comes out here. Oh, we have intuition in reverse jumping on the lap here. Somebody is going through a cycle. Okay, and they could be ignoring red flags. Okay, they could be getting some kind of karma with these 2 cards here. Somebody did not listen to their intuition about a date night or about a date or going out somewhere. They did not. They should have listened to their intuition, and they didn't. Something is happening. Okay, something is ending and beginning as well. Some kind of fate or karma. All right, somebody has to tell you something. This could be maybe it could be a date, or maybe somebody sitting down and telling you something, okay, about something beginning or ending. But somebody whose intuition is in reverse, this could be Cancer placements, somebody with lower Cancer placements, somebody who's not committing to anyone or anything. An air sign in reverse, Cancer air in reverse could be significant. Okay, somebody is not listening to their intuition or cannot hear it. That's what's happening. Okay, they don't want to give something time. Okay, somebody's having a problem with lying. They're being sneaky. This person that's far away from you, they could be doing something from far away. Okay, someone is a gold digger. They're not going to open their heart. They're not committed. Confirmation. Okay, but they cannot let go. Somebody cannot let go of something. What is this person holding on to? Why are they in the energy? Okay, they can't have a baby, so they're looking for couples that can have babies, and they want to do something stupid. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Okay, this is probably a coven. Okay, a lame. All right, somebody will be back soon. Expect to hear from them, or somebody will be back, or you can expect to hear from someone or both. Okay. Someone has earth placements in the upright, and they're not having communication problems anymore. There is no electronic issues happening, so there could be a message here, and that's what somebody is stalking. Somebody wants to travel soon. You could be seeing a lot of flies. These are stalkers. Okay, these are stalkers, especially if there's no way for them to come into your home except some kind of witchcraft, Somebody could be trying to figure out what's going on in your life. That's none of their business. Okay, someone is not, they're not in some sort of honeymoon phase. This relationship is not in a honeymoon phase. Okay, and there's someone having health issues. So someone in the background is having health issues. This narcissist, luck is not on their side here. They could be having problems with their, the fire sign could be having problems with their legs or their limbs, maybe their arms, their hands. They don't have any patience. Okay, it's the right time to do something. It's the right time to do something for that person. Get a couple of cards out of here. Let's see what's going on. I think I said this already, but I don't remember. If this reading is not about you, it could be about someone from your past, present, or future. There's over 2,000 readings on the first channel. And there's over 2,000 readings on the first channel. So whenever you see them, they're timeless. So whenever you see them is when you're supposed to. Somebody's first, middle, or last name that starts with Y. It could be in reverse. It could be in this reading. Okay. There's a family here. There's a family here that has to reverse children here to bail. Okay, or something like that. Some sort of energy like that. That loves children, okay? But not in a good way. So somebody, somebody can, I see a few different people here. I see somebody who cannot offer someone to bail. I see someone who does this regularly, but maybe they can't, or there's something going on. Okay, and someone doesn't want to be slow. They don't want to feel sluggish. They don't want to feel tired and drained because they're possessed by demons. They don't want to feel like this, so they need energy. They need young energy. So that you can even see how this person is looking. Okay, they're looking here. Okay, at this family that's not paying attention to them. The letter U, first, middle, or last name. L, lust. Somebody could be lusting. Okay, first, middle, or last name, L, S, U, or J, or B could be in reverse. L is definitely significant. Somebody is down on their luck here. They're not having luck. E, B, or BE could be significant. Jew could be significant. Jews, Jewish, Jewel, July, Just, a name with Just in it could be significant. Lust, Bus. Bus could be significant. Bull, bully could be significant. Slew. Les could be significant. Definitely Cancer in reverse is significant. Maybe a Scorpio in reverse. First, middle, or last name that starts with U is significant, whether they're in reverse or not. Okay, somebody wants to give you flowers. Somebody wants to give you your flowers. Okay, they just want to give you your flowers, collective, and it's a problem for this group. Okay, somebody is dropping evidence somewhere, or something is dripping somewhere. Somebody got tempted and maybe had a little, okay. Someone is stalking the lower region, okay, of a person, maybe a little person, a young person, or even an adult in the mirror. Okay, this person, there's something going on here what I see is somebody wants to give you flowers, and there's somebody who's trying to make this person sexually tempt them, okay? When you're supposed to be together here, maybe you're supposed to have a baby, or you have a baby with this person. And somebody's lusting just for a child to offer up, okay? Somebody is not watching someone. They're not watching them. There's a cat in reverse, and somebody wasn't watching out for it. They weren't concerned about it. They weren't watching it. Okay, Queen is here, or the letter Q. Something was happening in the bath. Maybe a cat took a bath and something happened to them, or somebody was looking out for a bath and they didn't see the bath, but something still happened to the cat. Maybe two cats, a white one and a black one, or a dark one and a light one. Somebody was also pretending to be a cat with this cat in the spirit. Okay? Somebody was pretending to be a spirit friend. Okay? I know it sounds crazy, but like these energies will literally do anything to communicate and trick and deceive. And that's what I see here. I see somebody, they were having a little moment in the spiritual realm here. Okay, first, middle, last name starts with A, could be significant. E-N could be significant, N-E. Okay, there's a mother in reverse. Maybe because of a bath that she took, something going on in the water. Somebody's invoking water spirits, and now their star is falling. Somebody did something to this mom, and their star is falling. They did something to a mom and their child, a family. Okay, and their star is falling now. Okay, so what I see is somebody could have also passed away in a car. E could be significant. O, first, middle, last name, O in reverse. Okay, something's going on with the teeth. Toothbrush, something's going on with the toothbrush, teeth, the dental care, the dentist's office. Okay, again, we have a mom in an upright. And we have duck, we have K and D. Okay, somebody's child, okay, could be separated from them. Someone's mother and child could be separated from each other. These colors could be significant. These initials, KD. And we have a funeral, okay, so something happened, okay, maybe in the bed or the car. Panda in reverse, somebody was not gonna do this kind of business here. A parent, they love their child. Okay, somebody wanted to do something in bed with the panda. Somebody wanted the parent to do that. Okay, they're very big on incest and anything that defiles God. They're into it. Slow is here. Slay is here. Slob is significant. Aloe, Al. Jojo, Juju, EJ, LJ. Okay, they also wanted someone to participate in the LGBTQ community. Okay, I've spoken about the groups that try to make somebody do this here. Okay, something happened in a car. A car could have been buried or something, or something happened in a car. Something to do with someone on a bike, maybe. Somebody could have been on a bike and a car could have came into each other. C could be significant. Somebody is at a grave. They could be sitting at a grave doing something to someone's remains, or by their site, their grave site or something of this person. one card out of here. Okay, 3 cards. The letter P could be significant. P. You have L and S in reverse. R could be significant. So what I also see here is that there's a family that's together, but I also see somebody in reverse because of that L or S in reverse. And that's how this family can stay in the upright, is because they're doing something here. Okay? So that they're not sluggish, drained from spirit possession and spirits on them that they don't want to let go of. They don't have good luck. They did something to someone's luck or their strength or something so that they can have their child and their family. Okay. DT in reverse could be significant. DT. The skunk community is okay now. They're coming out and saying they're okay. Let's get a card out of here. Expect powerful change. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, the color purple could be significant. Expect powerful change. Have faith in your dreams. You have a new moon eclipse. Could be significant. Waxing crescent moon could be significant. Somebody's having faith in their dreams. They can expect powerful change to happen. Nothing will come out of a situation. Okay, there's a situation that nothing will come out of. Let's see. Let's see. Capricorn could be significant. I find nothing will come out of this situation. Somebody could be trying to, something is going to come out of a situation, but someone is trying to swap. I've been picking up this energy that wants to swap their life with someone. They're looking for someone who expects powerful change and has faith. And what they're doing is they're projecting negativity, their past, they're projecting their insecurities, okay, with the hopes that you will believe it. Okay, so this is just weird energy that just needs to be put away. Nothing will come of this situation because somebody is expecting powerful change and they have faith. Somebody just needs to understand that nothing is going to come out of this situation. They keep trying. Yeah, this person, as I'm saying it comes out, they keep trying. With the 9 of Wands, they won't stop trying to make something happen, okay? This child in reverse. Somebody really needs to get out the energy. Somebody has a wish fulfillment, Ace of Cups. And there's maybe a male and female, okay? That is Taurus, Leo, fire. Anybody can have these placements, or they can have water placements. But nothing is going to come out of a situation, no matter how much they try to do this here, to reverse this child or make someone depressed and sad and arrogant. It's not going to work because, again, ancestors are here. God is here, right here. God and the ancestors are here. One moment, please. Someone is practicing witchcraft and invoking of spirits. You may be seeing spirits. These are idiots that are possessed. They're possessed and they're crazy. Okay, God sees them too. Okay, and God is helping the collective adapt to something. You could be praying. Okay, you have forgiveness and mercy from God, and you're adapting to something. something new, something great. It could feel overwhelming, some sort of new energy. Okay. We have Taurus, Leo, Virgo, Libra, fire. That could be stalking, air, fire, Capricorn, Taurus, water. Okay, for their relationship, what's destined for them, their destiny, their energy, their creation, their opportunity. Anything from God here? These are all things that God provides for people. These are rewards and love. One moment. They could be taking direction from this Pisces Aries that cannot stop bothering someone. They're bothering someone who doesn't want to be friends with them. They're bothering someone who doesn't want to indulge with them. They're obsessed with someone who will not entertain them. They're obsessed and nothing is changing for them because they need to move on. They want money. They want to put somebody in debt. We have a lot of queens in reverse here that are, they're being investigated for what they're doing to people who are at turning points in their life, who are, they're confusing this group and they're hustling them. Some kind of bad hustle here. Something that's causing chaos in their life. It's confusing them. Their confusing of others is confusing them. Okay, they want someone to be a spiritual whore. These are pimps. Six of Pentacles in reverse and the World card in reverse. These are pimps. They want money and they want to turn couples into spiritual Satanists, spiritual adventurists. They want people to be in the spirit being nasty. Okay, and this being investigated. This is this could be some sort of trafficking in the spirit. Is what I've been. I wouldn't say I'm experiencing it. What I am experiencing is a group that is trying to force me to do this, to force me to participate in it. But they can never do it. That's why God is here, and the Hermit is here. Okay, this is a wisdom energy. Okay, nobody can bother this person. No one can bother them. They have too much enlightenment to be bothered. They see things before it happens. And they're always having their light there to scare away this darkness that's not good. This is some kind of hustle that they can't get out of. All they can do, because they're being investigated, is try to bring more people into it that are looking into them because they've gotten too close. The only reason why they're being looked into is because they're getting too close. Okay, God is trapping this group. God is trapping them, and so is the devil. The collective is avoiding a painful ending. They're causing a lot of pain in communities. Okay, maybe people have separated and gotten back together because of this group. Okay, they're confusing the people. They're making people think that, oh, your person is doing this, or they want to do it, or we're going to make them do it, and you got to do it too. And it's just, they're competing. They're competing and fighting over something that's not theirs. Yeah. The people's opportunities and ability to recuperate financially. Okay, they're constantly trying to steal from people anything they can. Anything they can. They want to steal your hair, your nails, your anything that you have that they can use. They want to steal it. It's pretty shocking how much they like to steal from people. Okay, they want the collective strength so that they can keep competing and fighting and arguing. That's why they want our strength, so they can keep doing stupidness. Okay, ancestors said no. They're guilty. They're going to court. They're being punished. They're being punished, whether it's in the spirit or in the flesh, or both. Okay, because they keep returning with baggage and they keep coming back. They don't want to just move on and leave. They're having a tower as well. This is pretty bad. Something could suddenly happen to this person while they're being punished, wherever they are. Something could suddenly happen. They could either have a revelation, which is good, or they can have a disaster. And something very bad can happen because they keep coming back and doing something. We have Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Earth, Air in reverse. They could be targeting Capricorn, Taurus, okay, and Leo, Pisces placements for this group. Okay, the robot, they want to make the collective robatas. They want to make the collective robatas. When we're leaving home, they want something to happen. They want to stalk our plans. They want to make the robatas like us. Stalk them, bind to them, so you can be like them and take their life. That's what they're saying here. These people are already lost right here. They got the wands shot at them already. They're finished. These are people that, in my opinion, have been replaced, and they're getting backfired because they're still doing bad things with the Eight of Wands in reverse. So they're getting karma. They're panicking, so they keep drifting towards the collective. Every time something bad goes for them or happens to them, or they're challenged, or they can't be evil and wicked, they keep coming towards the collective like zombies. Where are you going, collective? What are you doing, collective? What are you doing, collective? What happened, collective? Why aren't you letting me watch you, collective? Why aren't you letting me in, collective? Why don't you trust me? Where are you? Where are you, collective? Like they're stalking constantly. They're trying to block this person here. Taurus, Aries trying to block another Aries placement. Okay, somebody wants to go somewhere and they don't want to deal with, everybody's back is turned here. Like, get out of my face. Even if you're not Aries, you could just be going somewhere. Okay, and it looks like somebody, they didn't want to go as far, but now they want to go further because this group is so annoying. Somebody's like, oh, I can go right here. And then they're like, you know what, on second thought, I need to go a little further because these people are fucking crazy. Okay, they keep doing stuff. This Pisces, Taurus, Aries energy won't let go. Okay, even though they cannot sacrifice anything over there, it's not ever going to happen. There's something seriously deranged about these individuals that refuse to believe that they can't sacrifice us. They're like, I don't believe it. The Tower will help them. The High Priestess will help them believe it. Ten of Pentacles will help them believe it. Page of Cups is helping. Okay, and then there's this Cancer Gemini that's obsessed with this Page of Cups in their family. Okay, maybe a parent as well. Maybe a parent and a child that's water Virgo placements. Okay. This group is disappointed. Okay, it's like they walk away, they leave, but then they come back. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, they come, or they leave and they send the robata. They say, okay, I can't take this anymore. I can't take the rejection anymore. Send in one of the agents. Okay, and then somebody's crazy here. Okay, they go off and be crazy. Yeah, that's what somebody does here. This Pisces, Aries does this. Okay, when they can't take the rejection anymore because they refuse to be ignored, somebody feels like you should never ignore me. I should be able to do whatever I want when I come in your energy. This person, they leave disappointed and then they turn into an outrageous psychopath right here. Okay? There's something that they need to come clean about when they go and do something here. Okay? The collective knows. That's why you're defending yourself. Maybe you're protecting a child or a family. Okay? Because this person is crazy. They do something with this Leo Virgo in reverse and it's nothing good. They do something with this King of Wands in reverse and it's nothing good. Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Virgo, Aquarius in reverse, Aries in reverse. Okay, this group has lost their community, their home, any type of homecoming they have is they're impulsive. These are very impulsive, yeah. With the Devil card here. Okay, what they're doing in a community is something with spirits and demons and sex, and there's arrests happening. There's obsessions and toxic attachments happening in these communities. And This group is responsible. This Emperor in reverse, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Sag in reverse. Again, this is terrible energy coming out next to each other like this. With the seven of Swords is an Aquarius in the middle of this, helping them. It looks like this person is trying to rethink their approach, but they're sandwiched in between. They're sandwiched in between spitting out demons in a community here. Okay, with the spell work and the witchcraft. So that people bring them love. That's what they want. They want everybody to be a Knight of Cups. Okay, but this is really a Knight of Cups in reverse who's suffering. Okay, with spirits. They want people to engage spiritually in the sleep, intercourse, any type of intercourse that goes against God, which it all does. Okay, if we're here, we don't need to engage with spirits because you are engaging with the dead. You're engaging with the dead, which is an absolute sin. Nothing good can come out of engaging with the dead. Nothing living, at least, can. And that's what this energy is. This energy is living. It's alive. So they take life like this. This is a form of taking life without, it's like trickling little drip drops of taking life, just slow dripping. Okay, that could also be significant. Something could be dripping somewhere. With that honey card coming out, with something is dripping somewhere, it could be significant. They could be, I think of something spilling over and spirits are congregating around it. This could be significant somewhere. Now, this Nine of Swords in reverse, somebody is, they've had it. They don't want to be a Ten of Swords. They stopped. They're going right into a painful ending, and they said, I'm not doing that. Maybe this Page of Cups. Maybe a Virgo, maybe a Capricorn, Aquarius. Said, I'm not doing that. If they don't turn, or if they don't turn around, they're going to be a ten of Swords in a minute. They need to have hope, or they do. Okay, somebody's aware of what they're doing, Cancer. Okay, about what they're doing with this Aquarius fire energy and this Libra. Somebody's aware of it, so it could be causing problems with someone. It's like once someone becomes aware of what this energy, is doing, it can cause problems. Because Four of Cups in reverse is not going to, next to the Knight of Swords here, somebody is going to defend their beliefs. They're not going to be quiet, and they're going to move away from this person with the Three of Wands here. Okay, somebody's saying, I want to be better than that. Okay, somebody young is involved. I want to be better than that. Okay, that they want to have memories with someone. They want to be a good, balanced person. Okay, they might want to heal from some sort of addictions as well. They don't want to go to jail. Whatever this is, could be leading someone down this path. Okay, because someone could be struggling to cause loss. Somebody with Leo placements could be trying to, with the Five of Cups here, somebody is drinking or in regret for what they did here, maybe in the sleep. And someone is blocking these wands, like a man could be saying, don't bring that wand over here. Thank you. I'm not interested. Okay, and now somebody's in the Six of Wands in reverse because somebody needs to commit these acts in order to be a Six of Wands in the upright. Someone is focused here, Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody is working and they're burying something old and something good is coming out of it. Somebody is making money off of what they've put behind them, or they should be. Okay, but this Cancer Leo, this pain in the ass, is telling the truth about something. They're unable to hide something. Their anger, their impulsivity, their frustration, their loss, and their regret, and their death, maybe. Some kind of ending happened or something they did to someone else. They can't hide it anymore. Or they shouldn't. Because nothing will come of the situation. That's it. That's your reading.